what would universities look like? What do you think the universities should or would look like in 5, 10 years, taking account all the mega trends we're having, all the changes, all the technologies coming up, all the problems that companies are facing and the shortage of people? What do you think would universities look like? Let's be really visionary about this. Who wants to start? Yes,
I
Ingmar.
have much less responsibility here, so I can talk whatever I want. I can talk whatever I want. Yeah. No, I know. I would more like to try to summarize from what I heard today. What we were talking today here is, and I will take a little bit regional look here. So I will not. I don't care so much about Cambridge or Harvard here. I more care about the universities in our region, and I do believe that they will be hubs for innovation. They will bring back science to our region, which is very important. This is one big tough vision. I think they will be more focused. Right now we have a very large amount of fragmentation in universities and higher education right now in our region, so they'll be less fragmented, more focused on science and in innovation. And I think there'll be much more partaking into lifelong education for all people.
Like us. So let me summarize. So your take would be hubs of innovation and lifelong learning.
Yeah, of course. I think they should be kind of lighthouse of knowledge, whatever it means. But I think indeed, because the advantage that you have opportunity to know that knowledge which will be used after 10 or 20 years, this is something what universities should hold on, because these things will be sometimes used by the companies, by society, and you have to keep this kind of one kind of step ahead always, and being able to be brave and also come up with the new ideas. And these ideas should be done together with students. Mm-hmm. So not keeping them away from science, keeping them within the loop as they are studying, because these students will become future engineers, etc. And again, I agree that we have to be facilitators, also related to new technologies, working more closely with business, helping to create also new businesses, at least for engineering universities I'm talking about. And the third, I think this is something inevitable, that we have, the universities will become more global. Talk about Europe, because the knowledge, the experts, actually, if you take one specific area, they are quite limited even at European level. So you want that your professor is a top-notch professor in a specific area, so you can, using maybe online education or different kind of model. So from Denmark, he comes to Riga, and he's teaching to the students of, multidisciplinary student group in Latvia. So to have it more open, both in terms of student mobility and also in mobility on staff, providing the best knowledge what you can have.
Okay, very good. So to summarize, universities also a global players, and being brave enough also to challenge back the industry and other elements of the society. Cool. Frank?
Yeah, I think I would reduce it to 3 points as well. The one is to continue ensuring relevance in key areas. So in terms of society, in terms of technology, and so forth. The second is to be strategic, to really look at the big picture and to understand what the strategic priorities have to be of the university, of the institution, in order to not just move the institution forward, but also to move society forward. And the third point, which is often in the strategic concept, the one that is neglected, which is to measure whether you're actually moving toward those objectives or not. So how do you know whether what you've done was a success or not? By defining it as a success after you've done it is hardly the way. And which, by the way, is not just something I find in academia. It's also something that I find in the companies as well. But those are the 3 points. So stay relevant, be strategic, and check your work.